Hey Magic fans, it's your captain. We're back again. Box 3 of the last case of bloomburrow. And yeah, good times. Sexy playmat. Sexy be the otter. Said no man ever, but this man said it. So there. And wow, this box's packs are all jacked up. Anyway. Good lord. Yeah, whatever. Well, let's get started. So, we are back. We're on box 3 here. Having a good old time. Looking for the juice inside of bloomburrow. Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe. We broke the 1,000 mark. Now let's head for 2. And with that, ooh, foil rare. Very nice. Artisan's talent. You know what that means. We're going to 2. That way we can get another giveaway. And it's going to be some sweet things. Oh, there's a first mythic of the box. So, what are we going to talk about today? Footage. Sorry, kicked the camera. Everything else, causing all kinds of damage. Just how I roll. So, I want to know when someone is going to make a card with this bat. It's a white. It's a 3-mana 3/3 that has flying vigilance. Whenever bat controls, you gain 1 life. Whenever it enters or attacks, you may pay a black, white, and 2 life. When you do, return target non-land permanent card. Mana value 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Seems kind of good. Especially for standard. Just gonna put that out there. With that said, though, it's going to be hard to beat some of these green decks that are floating around. Hey, a Mockingbird. This thing's out of control. The ability for it to come in as a copy of any creature on the battlefield with mana value less than or equal to the amount of mana spent to cast the Mockingbird, except it's a bird and has flying. This thing is insane. Because it's a blue and X, right, for a 1/1. So, I want you to remember that as I go through this. Because here's the thing. Yes, you can make it anything you want. And, ooh, look at the sign on that, man. He's got some good signatures. Good old Justin. Justin? Yep, Justin Gerard. Anyway. So, Mockingbird, like I was saying. Card is amazing. Here's why. So not only can you copy anything on the field for 1 more mana, I mean, it does have a downside. It comes in as a 1/1 bird, and everybody knows, yada, 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 that sucks. But here's the thing people are realizing with Mockingbird. It says, and let me pull it back out for you, just so you know, copy of any creature on the battlefield with mana value less than or equal to the amount of mana spent to cast Mockingbird. Blue and X. So, if you want to cast and make a copy of something on the battlefield that's a 1/1, you can do that for 1 blue, which has made the bird really popular. Because you can start copying Ragavons or Swift Spears, except your Swift Spear now has flying. Oh, foil Season of Loss. Hello, Nurse. That could have been something better. Oh, damn, them Fabled Passages make me thinking I had a 3-tree city. But yeah, especially in the older formats, you can copy, the Swift Spears, you can copy, Ragavon. There's lots of good things you can copy. And since the blue is part of the casting cost as it being a 1/1, it doesn't take 2 mana to make the 1/1 copy a 1 mana card. It takes just the 1 to cast it. So you're literally getting the exact same creature with it for the, let's get old hugs. Everybody needs a hug, right? Give me something touching me. Damn ghost in this house. So yeah, like, you want a Shieldred? Well, yours is a 1/1, but it does have flying. But it has all the abilities. So, hey, there you go. Sometimes that's all you need in life, is just the abilities. And that's really insane. Mockingbird, really, really cool. Especially in prowess-style decks with cheap creatures. Ooh, Rotten Viper, there we go. That thing's doing rather well lately. Oops. I mean, because think about it, like, especially in Standard, like, the red-blue decks that have prowess and all these other cool things and whatever, the Mockingbird can come in as a copy of those cheap creatures, giving you literal multiples of the same creature. Also, good old Gev here. A black-red for a 3/2 that has ward, pay 2 life. Other creatures you control enter the additional +1/+1 counter on them for each opponent who lost life this turn. Whenever you cast a lizard spell, Gev deals 1 damage to target opponent. So, the black lizard, that's 1 mana, plus Gev, makes all your stuff come in +1/+1 counters on it. Because you cast the lizard spell, Gev deals 1 damage to the opponent, and enter the additional +1/+1 counter on them for each opponent who lost life this turn. So, I mean, once you get Gev on the battlefield, those 1/1 lizards that have the whole, hey, when I put a land in play, it also deals damage to the opponent. Like, there's a whole theme around that, guys. I know some people probably haven't seen it yet, but trust me, it's there. If I get that 1 black lizard, I'll show you. But there's a red-black lizard deck with Gev that's actually pretty sweet. There's also red-blue decks that are, I mean, they're okay. They're even better than Mockingbird because, if your opponent plays something that you really can't deal with because it's just an absurd creature or whatever. Ooh, Warren Leader, very nice. The best thing about it is, since you have Mockingbird, you literally can just make a copy of their best thing. And maybe kill them with it depending on what that best thing is. It's really insane how sweet Mockingbird is. So there's all kinds of cool stuff going on right now. And that's just Standard. Like, we're just talking about Standard, right? We ain't even touched the other formats where Mockingbird and all that stuff would be legal. Ooh, there's another Dragonhawk. Very nice. Number 6. The old Sharpshooter for green. I mean, Green Stompy, I think, is a real contender in this current format as well. There's just way too many big, fat green creatures. There's always big, fat green creatures. Let's not try to hide that because nobody would believe us. But anyway, like, there are so many good, fat green creatures. And also, these could be good green creatures. Oh, very nice, Ellie. At least you can read the writing. They could also, the pretty Mockingbird. Look at that. That's like almost $9 now, maybe 10. That's a sweet hit. Mockingbird's amazing in the older formats. I don't think the lizard thing is going to be really good in the older formats. I just don't think it's got enough oomph to it, at least not yet. 2 rare pack. But, I mean, it is what it is, so, you know. But Mockingbird, seems juicy. Oh, Helga, look at that. And a rare. Wow, 7 mythics in this one. I mean, one of them's foil, so, I mean, there's that. Really be nice to get another one of those special guest cards, just saying. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge, wood, wood. Wood, wood. What the hell does that mean? Anyway. So, yep, new formats starting to shape up. They're pretty wild. I'm just going to say it. It's going to be a lizard, snake, froggy, rabbit world out there. That's something you don't hear too often. Oh, another sign card. Well, hello. Got 3 in this one. That's kind of different. Oop, oop, come here. Come here, little fella. Come here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, hey, a rare. Manifold Mouse. So this thing as well, this 1-2 at the beginning of combat, you gain, your choice of double strike or trample. Like, in those red decks, that can be good when you start pumping your creatures to have prowess. Just out of hand. And it's cheap, too. It's Offspring of 2. So, like, 4 mana gets you 2 of them. 6 mana gets you 3. You can start making things happen when you got that many creatures. Because honestly, I mean, if you make that many creatures, it's no longer about can I block enough or kill enough. It's really about can I stop enough. Because if you make 3 of them on one turn, and it's... Well, let's say you've exhausted your resources, right? Both players... You pull that off the top of your deck, and you've got 6 mana, and your opponent has no cards in hand, and you don't either. Now, all of a sudden, you got 3 2/1s that can gain double strike and trample. Shit just got real. So, yeah, the I think the offspring mechanic is going to be pretty big in the set, because it really does lend to those decks that tend to run out of cards. It gives them an option so that when they do, oh, there it is. There's the Iridescent Vine Lasher. 1 black, 2. Yeah, this thing, lizards. It's all about the lizards. And again, it's got offspring, so for 3 you can get 2 of them. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. And it's just amazing that it's going to give all the standard decks the ability to, you know, I don't have to draw extra cards for card advantage. I mean, it's still going to be probably one of the better ways, but if your deck doesn't have many ways to do it, cards with offspring that give you the ability to just make multiple creatures out of 1 card is kind of like drawing 2 cards. It's like drawing 2 of the same creature, except you get them all at once instead of having to draw them individually. Oh, I love that picture of Jace. Wish I'd have got him in the textured foil. And wrapping it up with 2 rares. Well, did what we could, so not too bad. Didn't get a 3 Tree City. It seems like it's an okay one, though. But we'll have to wait and see. So, till next time, be kind. Hope to see you across from the game table. Later, player.